Hey guys, Mobile Geezer, and yes, I've got another data breach. Well, technically, it's probably not another. I think it's related to one we did last month. So, got this on Tom's Guide, came out yesterday, so let's take a look at it.
Let's do this!
1.5 million Americans hit in massive debt relief service data breach. Names, addresses, socials, and more exposed, of course, by Anthony Spadafora 22 hours ago. What to do now and how to see if you're affected. So let's drop this into reader view and eliminate these ads. No matter how careful you are online, your sensitive personal and financial data could end up in the hands of hackers if a company you do business with directly or indirectly ends up falling victim to a data breach. As reported by Cyber News, the debt relief firm Setforth recently suffered a data breach in which hackers were able to gain access to internal documents stored on the company's systems. The company itself provides administrative services to Americans enrolled in debt relief programs, but it also works with business-to-business partners such as Centrex. Following the cyber attack, data breach notifications are now being sent out to affected customers. Here's everything you need to know about the types of data accessed in this attack and what you can do next if your information was exposed online as a result. Unauthorized access to sensitive documents. In a data breach notification sent to the Maine Attorney General's office, Setforth revealed that 1.5 million Americans are impacted by this breach. The attack itself occurred back in May of this year. And if that sounds familiar, that's because the one we had done last month also happened in May. It was on May 13th of this year, and it was also sent to the Maine Attorney General's office. So I'm thinking it's probably the same hack, in this case going after the debt relief company, but I think it's the same hack as before. So let's continue. The attack itself occurred back in May of this year, at which time the company implemented incident response protocols before working alongside independent computer forensic specialists. We had that same line in the other story, as part of its investigation into the incident. According to Setforth, the full names, Social Security numbers, and dates of birth of impacted individuals may have been obtained by the hackers behind this attack after they gained access to documents stored on the company's systems. To make matters worse, personal information belonging to a spouse, co-applicant, or dependent may have also been accessed during the attack. At the moment, there are no indications that this information has been used by hackers in their attacks. Still, though, all of this potential data could end up for sale on the dark web, or it might even be used in targeted phishing attacks going forward. Fortunately, Setforth is providing free access to one of the best identity theft protection services through CyberScout for a year for those affected by this latest data breach. While we haven't reviewed this particular service, it's been in business for just over 20 years with 1.5 million commercial policies, and it has handled more than 1 million breach responses. How to stay safe after a data breach. After a data breach like this one, you're going to want to pay close attention to your mailbox. This is because data breach notification letters, like the sample one linked above, are typically delivered via traditional mail as opposed to through mail. And I showed you what that notification letter looked like in last month's video, but you can always go up in this article and click on that link to see it. If your personal and financial data was exposed, this letter will provide you with a code to sign up for CyberScout's identity theft protection, which is worth doing as it's free, and they have experts standing by to help you with any questions you may have. Once this is done, you're going to want to carefully monitor all of your financial accounts for signs of fraud. With your SSN in hand, hackers can sign up for loans in your name, apply for jobs, and even commit crimes which you would be held accountable for. This is one of the reasons identity theft is so scary and difficult to recover from. Likewise, you also want to pay close attention when checking your inbox, messages, and social media, since hackers can use the stolen information or even the data breach by itself as a lure to get you to hand over more info or even your financial details. Keep a close eye out for emails from unknown senders and ones with blank subject lines. If something looks suspicious or tries to instill a sense of urgency, don't respond or click on any links or download any attachments that the email might contain. Instead, just delete it. We might possibly learn more about how this data breach unfolded at a later date, but for now, at least Setforth is providing free identity theft protection for a year, as many companies hit by similar attacks often don't. So, like I said, I think it's definitely tied to the same breach from last month, but hitting a different company. So, as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you like my content, please share the videos with friends, family, or whomever you think might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I upload. And please hit the thumbs up, as it does help with the algorithm.
So there's one other thing.
We all do better when we love each other.
Yeah.